guys, it's the History Nerd, and we are back with another exciting episode of Crusader Kings 2, Eastern Roman Empire. I'm officially moved in. We're all set and ready to go in the new place. A new recording setup. Well, not really a new recording setup, just different location. So I'm not sure how the sound is going to sound. Please do leave your comments below so I know how this is sounding. I'm hoping to pick up a new set of headphones soon to make listening to recordings much easier. The ones I've got now, there's just something with them. Everything I do sounds tinny and sort of, quiet and echo-y. So, without further ado, let's figure out what was going on. I realize it wasn't that long ago, but my word, I've been through a lot. Right, we're marrying a kinsman of ours. Good, he's 12, so in a couple of years he'll be ready to go. We've got quite the interesting stats. We'll have to see how well this all works out. And that is not good. But I'm not planning on dying anytime soon, and it's not like I lead troops. So, Rodanthe here should be able to keep things going. Let's check on our troops. Well, what do we got here? Raised, unraised. Even if I were to raise those guys, that just doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be good to fight. We are doing fairly well against whoever it is we're at war with. So that's good. We got enough armies in place, I think. 8,000 there, 8,000 here. Let's just go ahead, unpause, kick up the speed to 3. A lot of people are favoring, not a lot, just 1. Although it certainly does look like there is some crazy selection going on here of future emperors. Once my 12-year-old cousin becomes a 16-year-old cousin, hopefully we can start making some heirs of our own. And it's not gross, it's political. So, no comments about that. Now, one of the handy-dandy little things that I continue to miss is this little icon. And I'll be honest, I have noticed this icon many a time. I just had no idea what it meant. Now I know, and it looks like the Dew of Athens here, with a relatively good military score, could do to be leading some troops. So let's do that, and we should be good there. And I have a feeling we should be able to finish off the Abbasid Emirate relatively easily. Lately I've become afraid that someone might want to hurt me. I'm thinking about hiring 2 food tasters. Ooh, and maybe a bodyguard would be a good idea. Absolutely, my dear. You're going to need... Oh, that hits diplomacy. So intrigue is already sitting pretty good. If we go with trusting, that'll be a 5-5, which is... all right. I don't... That's only a 45% chance of these things happening. Good, we didn't pick up the trait of being trusting. Duchess, there's quite a lot of people who are favoring themselves as heir to the empire. None of this is good. Of course. Currently, I mean, we don't even have a Argyropolis selected to be on the throne, so... that might be something we're going to have to change. And I bet... no, vassals are fighting each other. Well, that's going to be a bit of a pain, isn't it? Because I wouldn't mind changing that first. My god, this is just getting annoying with all the little armies we have to deal with here. Yeah, you're going to go that way? Okay. Where are you going? Alright, well, perhaps we'll convince you... although, are we even really at war with you? I don't think so. No, well... oh, you are. Okay. So is that who I'm at war with then? One of the revolters? I don't even know. Well, fine. We'll take it to the revolters then. A majority of population has been converted to the Orthodox faith. Wonderful. A glorious victory. Oh, in Barda. Did we even... Oh, have we got some actions going on over here? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Getting reaccustomed to running a kingdom. Never an easy thing to do. Where are you going? You want to go to Baghdad, do you? I don't think so. I think you should stay out of my lands, revolters, and focus on revolting. Have we got... Like, we're sitting here... Well, we're not even at war with these guys, right? Like, we are at war with them, though. I guess we might as well go down. And why are they so keen on taking my land? I don't understand this. You're revolting against a common enemy, and yet you still want to fight me. I don't know. Sometimes the AI does things that confuse me. Doesn't really matter. We're wiping the floor with these guys anyway. Apparently beating up the revolters actually gives us war score against our real enemy, so that's good. I mean, we're almost at 100% too, so we'll do that, get ourselves into position, and then do a quick march over into Al-Amara. The Abadi heresy, whatever. Should be able to hack those guys to pieces. Beautiful. And we're sitting at 99%. They should be surrendering soon. Yeah, well, you're gone. So we'll send you back. Yeah, and then we'll just send you back into Ilum. There we go, 100%. Offer peace, enforce demands, send. Beautiful. You can go to Baghdad, you can go to Karbala, and we can happily... disband our soldiers. Look at that, there we go. We're back to being at peace. Oh, one of the things I did want to check here, we could usurp the title of Emirate of Syria, which, yes please. Once you... I guess that's you. You're at war with... Yeah, okay. Well, once that peace gets settled, I will definitely be usurping that title, because that looks like a good title to usurp. Righteous imprisonment. You were probably a peasant leader. Okay, well, we'll leave you. You, end your plot. And you, end your plot. Alright. Yeah, we got a little bit of vassal management we're going to need to do. Duchy of Aleppo. That's not too big. That's not too big. That's not too big. So we can see here, like this guy here, Dew of Mosul. Yeah, he's kind of scattered about. At least his lands aren't connected. So what we need to do is just find these dukes who have more than one title. And there's really not many. Heir to the barony of Hit? Well, that's... sounds like quite the barony to be a ruler of. The Baron of Hit. That sounds pretty badass. 6 titles to be created. Ooh, a Duchy of Jaziria. I know there's a better way to do it than clicking through, but... where is this land anyway? Who was your liege? Oh, the Dew of Thessalonica. That would be why. This guy has quite a lot of land. Oh, wait. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So what we ideally want to do is try and split this guy's lands up. You know, I'm not really sure. Duke of the Aegean Islands owns some land over there. Yeah. You know, Orko, you may have been right. I may have screwed the pooch a little bit with the way that I have done things. What do you mean we don't have a Mahdi? Oh, up there. Well, that makes sense then, doesn't it? You're the same guy. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do then. Here's what we're gonna do. Create that title. There we go. You, sir. Grant landed title, Duchy of Jazeera, including all lower titles. There you go. Congratulations, sir. You're a due, and you like me. Isn't that just wonderful? Alright, well, hopefully that can get itself sorted. Your demand is just. My scheming was obviously misdirected. Indeed it was. Don't scheme. Exactly. Both of you, evildoers. Alright. So let's... A young artist is working on what is clearly a divinely inspired icon depicting Christ Pantocrator? Christ Pantocrator. He needs sponsorship to finish it, so we can place it in our own chapel. Well, we will spend the 37 gold to gain a diplomacy point. Abso-freaking-lutely. We need to get that up. And I guess my ambition is still to... No, well, we got no valid ambition, so I guess we're just waiting to get married, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Well, that'll happen eventually. Our young husband, Alexios, which is, you know, that's not a bad name. And he's got fairly decent traits already. So, good news all around. Steward Count Muhammad has some interesting ideas on how to improve the economy. We will adopt his ideas. Count Muhammad, and you're Orthodox, so that's perfect. It's you know, I made an assumption with the name, and I shouldn't have. I do apologize, Muhammad. Please don't hold that against me. So I guess, really, well, let's take a look. Can we build anything in Constantinople? We can build a castle shipyard, but that's just a waste, as far as I'm concerned. It looks like we do have the Barony of Blascherny here, which is good. We should work on getting that up, so I would imagine training grounds would probably be a good idea. Which should increase, let's use English, our retinue size, which is looking pretty big as it is. We should spend some money on this. We got 900 pikemen, 1.6 thousand archers, 1,000 heavy infantry, 800 light cavalry, 400 special units, and 800. Let's go. We could probably do with some more pikemen, but really we don't need more archers, I don't think. But let's do that, and then we can grab... Where are my heavy horses? Heavy cavalry, horse archers, we'll do that. And then we'll do 2 of those. There we go. Excellent news. So that should be a fairly decent increase in our retinue. And then, yeah, it's just really a matter of plotting our next advance. And the more I think about it, as unfortunate as it is that we're going to have to split this up between 2 conquests, I think we probably should get started on this. Let's take a look at our actual army levies, and we'll let our men rest and recuperate, and let a retinue grow in size as well. Polycarpos, let's get you in there, a desert expert and a battlefield terrain master. Yes. Grant him a claim, and I notice that you're not really a fan of me. Ambitious, well, let's see here. We could probably award you Antipathos there. I might have been too harsh to the courtiers of Constantinople, but Magistrate Due Philippos managed to calm them down and even like me more. Just by giving them a half day off? How can I ever reward you? That's some good work. Yeah, apparently I don't like him either, because of the faction he's in, which is, oh, well, himself for Emperor. That won't happen. Neither will do Michael. Polycarpus and Michael, you guys are just, that's a pipe dream. Never gonna happen. Might as well not even bother. That is a concern, though. I imagine once I get a kid, born in the purple, you know, most of my vassals, who I believe I am still fairly popular. So that should be okay. Money continues to flow through the trade post in Zeta, but your relationship with the merchant family that owns it has soured. To teach them a lesson without going to war, you could arrange for a mob to burn it down. Where is Zeta? Arta, you know what? Let's... County of Zeta. Way up here. Who runs it? Who are you? Ancona. Yeah, assemble the mob, burn it down, teach them a lesson. Patrician Amadeus of Sormella is quite skilled at stewardship, and he somehow managed to sway the mob by telling them of the wealth that flows into the province through the trade post. The crowd is dispersed, and the trade post remains untouched. If you want something done, the loss of 30 prestige is not that big of a concern. Research economic tech. Why not? We don't really need the money. And none of the wheels are turning, which is a shame. So he's kind of wasted. Oh no, there we go. Town infrastructure. That's spinning away. So that's good. I guess we probably, well, we might as well put that into cavalry. And we might as well get trade practices up as high as they can go. And that looks to be about all we can do technology-wise. So let's unpause and continue doing our thing. We do have universities built everywhere, right? I just want to... Okay, so we need a university in Herion and in Deuteron and probably in Pempton as well. Indeed we do. So we'll work on getting those next, I guess. We're not really pulling in that much money, come to think of it. Although that's probably more to do with having to, you know, train up the retinue. Which, yeah, we're still looking like we need a few more troops, so that's okay. What do we got? A monotheite uprising. Okay. Or whatever it was, mono-elite, or what have you. Whatever, our retinue should be enough. We'll send them to Lori and get ready to march into Albania. I imagine you'd be willing to accept that, would you? You are a king! Yes. Yes, you are. And Georgia is actually doing fairly well, all things considered. Although I would imagine that Tataria here might start pushing into that region. Although it looks like Tataria might be going through some other problems that, you know, we're just not all that sure of. Okay, Norwegian Catholic. Good. I was going to say, he's got a Viking helmet on. I'm wondering, who are you? Huh. The Welsh have gained some land in Ireland. I guess it has been a while since we've looked over the map. So let's take a look. We've got Scotland pushing into Northern Ireland. We've apparently got Wales going into the middle. You know, why not? Castile has got a little bit of England. And Brittany has a little bit of Castile. So, you know, we got some interesting borders going on. France is doing not half bad, but the Holy Roman Empire... they're looking fairly big. And in fact, they're looking fairly big and successful. We've still got a few pagans up here, which is interesting that the Empire hasn't pushed north. It looks like they're instead pushing east, but whatever. I would imagine that we'll see the German Empire move into these 3 areas shortly. We've got a fairly strong Hungary and Croatia going on there. We got the Rus sort of split with Kiev and Chernov and all that going on. Karelia doing fairly well. What else have we got? A lot of these areas, you know, like Perm, by this time I'm still used to EU4, so I would imagine, you know, Perm shouldn't exist, but hey, they're doing alright. Tataria's looking badass, though. Although I imagine once the Mongols show up, that will change. Turkestan, there, just a little chunk. The Seljuks, obviously, well, you know, it looks like they're sort of bouncing back, although we do have the Fatimids showing up here. Surprisingly, is smack dab in the middle of the Muradid lands, so at least, you know, Eastern Islam here is a little bit fractured. We've got Pisa going on a North African adventure rather successfully. And here's India. Again, I don't know much about the region. What are we doing? Oh, right, here I am jibber-jabbering like an insane person when we've got a rebellion to put down. I'm pleased to report that the majority of the population in Al Jazeera has been converted to the Orthodox faith. That is wonderful. Let's take a look at the religious view here. And actually, what are you up to? You're in Kurdistan. So, Kurdistan is actually looking fairly Orthodox. I don't think you need to still be there. If we got nothing really going on there, it's really just sort of this area here. I'm gonna say, well, we actually do own those lands, right? Yes, we just happen to have the Hashishans there. Are you actually? You are. Okay. Well then, let's send you off to there to do some converting. It sounds like a good idea. And yeah, we can just chop. Well, it's gonna fall momentarily anyway. Take that, rebellion. You're not getting Albania. You're also not putting up much of a fight against my highly trained professional soldiers. So joke's on you, rebellion. You are going to fail. Right? My liege, I've tried to make Mayor Vashi of Telavi realize what a benevolent and peaceful ruler you really are. But sinister forces at his court have been hard at work to discredit my every move and distort my every word. I'm afraid that in the end, the visit seems to have done more harm than good. Where are you? You're in the Kingdom of Georgia, though, so I really don't care that some random mayor in a quote-unquote friendly kingdom, you know, doesn't really care. Where is this? Where is your realm, sir? Oh, you're over here? Okay. Well, that'll be a nice little addition to our forces. So let's go ahead and put this through, making sure the name is the same. Perfect. We'll take the free prestige, actually. We don't need 30 gold. Who are we at war with? Oh, these guys. Well, that's that for that. You heretic. Let's check our prisons. Prisoners, can we make money off anybody? No, we cannot. So let's just banish a bunch of these people then. You're banished. You're banished. You're banished. You're banished. And there we go. Now, do we want to chop people's heads off? Since is so insignificant, nobody will care. Okay, well then we'll get rid of you. No one will care, so we'll get rid of you. Oh, lowering... So what is this? This will upset the Lord of the Fatimid Sultanate, lowering their opinion. What relation are you to the Fatimid Sultanate? This is what I don't understand. Doesn't really matter. And then I guess you... using this option is viewed as tyrannical. Okay, well, we won't be tyrannical. But we can certainly take a hit with the Fatimids. So it's just really you kind of sitting around, not much going on. I guess we can release you, since you are in the court of my vassal. I guess we need to do it that way, don't we? Okay, let's work. Well, no, let's have a son first. Let's make that top priority. Good. The King of Georgia thinks that we're pretty cool. I would hope so. We're really going to be keeping you alive here, Georgia. What else have we got? Unmarried heir. Oh, I guess, yeah, my aunt. Well, she can do her thing. I don't think she wants to leave. Can we usurp this yet? You're still at war. Can you guys end your freaking crusade here? That would just be the bee's knees. How is this war going anyway? There's no real good way to tell how a foreign war is going, as far as I can tell. Unless we do something like that, I don't know. Because that won't tell us anything. Do we have info? War score 42% in favor of Caliph Muramar. So that's a bit of a concern. We might see the loss of the Kingdom of Jerusalem yet again, which is just more motivation to continue the spread of the empire south, hopefully to be able to take the Kingdom of Syria and you know, split up the vassals and I guess keep the title King of Syria for myself, which is going to get a little bit awkward. There's no way to really remove a title, although I guess if I took the land and never usurped the title, there would still theoretically be an emirate of Syria running around. Yeah, just end your freaking civil war, please. Because, yes, of course. It is sad to see the Kingdom of Jerusalem fall apart. But I think it's safe to say we all really saw it coming. Let us go to you. Now might not be a bad time to actually hit these guys, if I'm honest. They don't look like they'll be able to have too many troops. And we're sitting pretty maxed out. And of course, Damascus beckons, because it's so massive. If I can usurp the title of the Kingdom of Syria, though, it might not be an issue. Might want to go after Galilee, honestly, though. We don't really have time to start another holy war. But that is something to consider, is going after Galilee next. Really start the push south into the Holy Land to secure it, of course, for the Orthodox faith. But I really want to get Syria, that's the thing. So maybe we should focus, I mean, if we focus on taking these two out, we could just go for Mesopotamia right now, and we should be able to finish that off fairly quickly. So let's go to you. Are you at war with anybody? You really don't like us. Oh, but you are at war with somebody in India. So we could hit you from both sides here. Might not be a bad idea. Yeah, well, last time I did this, we wound up getting involved in far too many wars. Let's just let time run just a little bit longer. We'll go for a couple more minutes, see if anything develops. Mainly, let's see if I get pregnant, is really all I care about. Dynasty members, Kinsley, yes, of course. How about an honorary title of Despot? Why not? That should make you like me a bit more. I suspect that my husband Alexios is unable to sire children. Wonderful. Is he really infertile? Well, that's not good, is it? If my husband is infertile, then I may need to find someone who is. I do have someone in mind. We could take the piety hit. Let's do it. And then hopefully we'll wind up getting pregnant, and we'll be ready to continue ruling with a proper, hopefully male heir. And then we can, you know, convince people to vote for him. Although, although I guess we're going to need... Yeah, we're going to need higher crown authority to go for the ones that I want, mainly primogeniture. Well, we could drop. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Because I can adjust these bottom ones anytime I want, I think. I could be wrong on that. I think a limited crown authority would be a good thing to do. And then I guess we won't be able to change that. Oh, we gotta let, you know, the elections take place and have people decide that, hey, you know what? She's actually right. The Empress should have a bit more authority. Yay! People are converting to the Orthodox faith. That is wonderful. My concern, though, is that it's one person. Oh! Look at that. It is Orthodox now, so we can move my dude up into Aleppo. Because that is still... Well, that's a body, so that would be a Sunni heresy. Well, we'll get rid of that. And then, I think we're sitting fairly good. We just have to take care of the Nestorians, the Shia down there, and then a couple of the Monothelite, however you pronounce that heresy, up there. We'll take care of that as well. Other people are preferring different heirs, which is a bit annoying. I wonder who's going to be my heir once my aunt is dead. Hopefully not my cousin here. If this man becomes my heir, though, we don't have the same family name. So that's not really a good idea. Damn. My Basilia, word has reached me that your ecclesiarch has accused me of heresy. I'm sure a bishop is not a heretic. Brother-in-law, brother-in-law. What are you wanting to... Who are you trying to kill? You know what? End your plot, honey. And I know you want to be the Mysticos, but to be perfectly honest with you, you're nowhere near skilled enough to be. I'm sorry. I know. It hurts. But it's true. You're just... Alexios, you're kind of a weak link when it comes to spying. So, sucks to be you. I wonder why nobody has set up a trade post in Constantinople itself. That doesn't make much sense to me. But it is what it is. We'll actually go with a keep in my other holding. We got some stuff going on there. What do we got here? Oh, yeah. Yay! Shirley with child. Well, we will ride out the pregnancy and find out if we're going to have a fresh new male heir or not. Come on, guys. Are you serious? Rank. King of Sicily. Well, we're not going to bother with him. King of Croatia. We're not going to bother him. Sultan of Jerusalem. Where are you stationed, my friend? Leading troops. Oh, okay. Well, I hate to say it, but I don't think you'll be anywhere near as successful as you think you will be. The mission to Aleppo is good and done. The King of Georgia likes me even more. I would imagine you've got to stick around a bit longer. You don't. All right. Where to next? That's not even our land, the Nestorian land, so we will go and we will work on the heresies up north. Albania and Imereta need to be brought back into the main Orthodox flock. we will accomplish that goal. Because we have to. Let's check Thrace here. Because I imagine, yeah, Thrace needs some serious upgrading as well. We might as well throw in trading grounds. That sounds like a good idea. Lots of money, but we'll get it back. One of the eunuchs at the Imperial Court has distinguished himself and caught the attention of your advisors, though they are usually of the jealous kind and loath to admit redeeming qualities in others. Even they cannot deny the promise of this young man. Bring him forward. The eunuch is brought, and you can immediately tell there is a keen intelligence behind the young man's eyes. His loyalty to you is without question. And here is a man who cannot be seduced by the wiles of women or turned against you by dynastic ties. Despite his few years, he's already won renown for his scholarship. Excellent. Let's take a look at him. Harcourt should have a fairly high opinion of me. I believe you are him. 12, 15, 25. It's a shame. Actually, can I go? Can I give you a title? So what I could do, if I hadn't spent all my money on a keep in Thrake, is, and what I might actually do, is build him a temple in Thrake, and then make him a bishop. Because as much as I would love to go and, you know, remove Basilius II here, I don't think I can actually do that. And even if I do, I don't think I'll be able to choose his successor. But if I make that eunuch a priest, or a bishop even, which is what he would be, I believe, Zavid, yeah, you know what? You know what I'm going to make you do? Take vows. You're a monk. There we go. You won't be a problem anymore. Sucker. And we're still with my baby. Spouse opinion 25. It's probably not your kid, buddy. We'll see what the future has in store. Are you guys still at war? You are, of course. You're at war with Pisa, and way down there, I don't think I'll ever be able to usurp the title of King of Syria purely because of that whole you can't do it while they're at war. A daughter was born in the purple to Basilia Rodenthia of Byzantine Empire and Basilius Alexios, named Ionia. Well, nominate. Where is she? Ionia. My kinsman, so that wouldn't really work. There we go. Well, we got a few people supporting Ionia, which is always nice to have. Let's clear this out. What do you want? My courtier and the Prince of Georgia, who is not any sort of heir to the throne, and she's alright, so we'll just do that. Create some ties. Alright, guys. Well, I think this is going to be as good a place as any to leave the video for today. Let's find the Byzantine Empire. We'll give it a save. That's fine. Thumbs up if you have enjoyed this video. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below, especially about the audio quality in this video. Again, it's an entirely new room. It's a bigger room, so I'm not sure how it's going to sound. You guys can let me know. Hopefully everything sounds peachy keen. And yeah, thank you all. Lost my train of thought. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.